SMT Nation, we back. Nation, in today's video, we're going to basically vent. All right, I'm very, very frustrated. I've grown increasingly frustrated with the politics of our great nation. And it's starting to impact our connectivity potential and our competitive edge in networking, both from a domestic, like with the carriers like Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Dish, all of that, as well as internationally against our rivals. And I'm really concerned about progress moving forward. All right, so I'm going to link the article for you from Fierce Wireless, Linda Hardesty. That will be in the description. Also in the description is the Real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. If you guys want to support the SMT directly, that's one way you could do it. Link is in the description. And if you're looking for a really good deal on wireless service, look no further than mmWave. That's the SMT Nation partner. Use the partner link. You'll get great deals on wireless service and devices. They've just increased all of the rate plans, data allotments without touching pricing. Truly an incredible feat in today's economy. Looking to save money. And all the carriers starting to charge more and add fees and increase costs. They're giving you more. So check them out. mmWave partner link in the description. All right, the article itself is a really good read. We've been kind of following this because of the T-Mobile situation, which is kind of why I titled it as such. But right now, Congress has removed the authority of the Federal Communications Commission to distribute, plan, coordinate, and issue wireless spectrum frequencies. All right, so the spectrum licenses that carriers use for our network access, that creates capacity and coverage, enhances our experiences, allows us to have mobile connectivity, fixed wireless access, home connectivity nationwide. All right, this impacts Verizon customers, T-Mobile customers, AT&T customers, Dish customers. Everyone is impacted by this. So the FCC was stripped. They had their authority removed by Congress in order to auction plan these wireless spectrum assets, right? Carriers have to purchase these in auction. And that ability has been removed from the FCC, which means this is the explanation as to why T-Mobile is still waiting for the spectrum licenses that they absolutely won in Spectrum Auction 108. Those white space licenses for N41, T-Mobile's 5G UC, their capacity layer, in which they distribute mobile network operator services as well as fixed wireless, people's home internet, could reach so many more people, especially in rural America where these licenses usually are. It's being held up, and it's because of this. No spectrum authority for the FCC. It looks like it has something to do with the Department of Defense. All right, now, there are agencies that are going to have to coordinate meetings and come to some kind of a solution here. And then the Spectrum Authority needs to be reinstated for the FCC so they can get back to planning and coordinating and issuing licenses. The quote from the article, "We expect 5 times more traffic on wireless networks in the next 5 years and have no new spectrum available to meet consumer and business needs." This from the associations that are pleading to Congress to reinstate the Spectrum Authority. All right, now, what is the DoD's problem? Why might they be holding things up? Well, the DoD has concerns about a spectrum band. I don't know what the band number would be, right? That would be the FCC's job, right? But obviously they've been disabled in this. But the DoD's interest is that they have concerns about the 3.1 gigahertz frequency that the FCC was planning on auctioning very soon. By very soon, I mean like within the next 2 to 3 years. And the DoD's concern is once you start sharing these frequencies that are near each other, it can impact kind of the operations of what the DoD uses and what they do, right? Obviously, Department of Defense is a major thing in security, national security, but the spectrum that the carriers need also resides within these frequencies. And that's going to be the next thing that needs to be auctioned, and there's a lot of it. I forget the bandwidth that would be coming to market and be auctioned, but I know it's in the several hundreds of megahertz. I think it's at least 200 megahertz. Don't quote me. I didn't even remember to look, but I know it's substantial. Verizon would want in. AT&T would want in. T-Mobile and Dish would want in. They'd all want in, right? It would generate tens of billions of dollars, right, for the United States from these carriers. But commercializing this DoD spectrum and sharing these frequencies, right, within this range, that appears to be the problem. All right, so politics rearing its ugly head, impacting our carriers, impacting our networks. T-Mobile directly still waiting for their frequencies, and we still have problems. The politics, absolutely horrendous. Somehow, some way, we need better governmental department interrelations. It's just awful. We saw the whole thing with the Department of Transportation and the Federal Aviation Administration with C-band and FCC and the carriers. It's been an absolute mess, and it continues to be a problem. We got to get this together, folks. In this great nation, nothing should be getting in our way from leading on a global standpoint. All right, what do you guys think about all this? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.